Hello, so good to have you here. Now, I am excited about the topics that we have been discussing for the past few days. This is really stuff that can change your life, like it did mine. And last time we spoke about being too busy, that it is time to learn to say no, that you cannot do it all, that you cannot be and do everything for everyone all of the time. But I know that saying no might sound much easier than it is actually doing. So how do you learn to manage to start to say no, to create that so important space and time for what is important to you? Thanks again for joining me today. Please like my page if you're on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also remember, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and please share it with your family and your friends so that it can help them too.
So the big question is, how do women like us, who are wearing so many different hats each day, and who don't cheat by looking like we have everything under control, take back our homes and life, free from the chains of clutter? How do we simplify, get started, get unstuck, let things go and create more time so that we can truly focus on what is essential for a happy and healthy life with our loved ones? That is the question, and this show will give you the answers. My name is Lizelle Tenton, and welcome to the Vanilla Essence Show.
Now, do you feel like other people are always making your decisions for you? That you always say yes when you actually want to say no? That the way that others treat you make you feel miserable? You just don't feel appreciated, like nothing that is important to you is important to those around you. Well, girl, these are all signs that you need to put some serious personal boundaries in place and that you need to learn how to start saying no. It was Craig McEwen who said that if you don't take control of your life, someone else will. And believe me, they will. From his book Essentialism also comes the concept that to be able to create the environment, the home in which you can flourish and excel, you need to know and understand what is truly important to you. What is it that you value and what is it that you want? And once you can answer those questions, you can put some healthy boundaries in place to make your dreams and that dream of a decluttered home possible. Now, your boundaries are your limits. It defines what you like and what you don't like, how you would like to be treated and not treated, what you need and what not. Also, how you would like to be helped and not be helped. And until you have not put those healthy boundaries in place, you will never get the support from the rest of your family to declutter your home and to keep it that way. A lack of personal boundaries makes us feel taken granted for, taken advantage of, like walked over and not respected enough. But on the other hand, if we have healthy boundaries in place, it helps us to build good relationships with our family and with other people and to take better care of ourselves so that we can take better care of the people around us and that we can create the environment in which all of us can flourish and come to our full potential. So if you notice that the way that people are treating you makes you feel uncomfortable or hurt or even angry, then maybe you do not have such healthy boundaries in place. And if yes, saying yes to everything has become your default answer and it is causing you to feel miserable, it is time for healthy boundaries in your life. It is not always easy to put these boundaries in place, but it is so worth it. I mean, other people may not like the fact that you are starting to say no and that you demand different treatment and that you're not always available to help them or do things for them. And they will surely push you to see how serious you are about these new boundaries. But all you need to do is to be consistent until these people adjust and become used to these new boundaries that you're putting in place. Having strong, healthy personal boundaries in place makes you feel stronger and it creates a higher sense of self-esteem and self-respect. There will also be less conflict with others and you'll be able to make healthier choices for yourself and for your home. Whereas when you don't have these healthy boundaries, it will leave you vulnerable and likely to be taken granted for by others. So let's look at how do you put these healthy personal boundaries in place. Take some time to write down in which way each person that is important to you in your life leaves you feeling unhappy or hurt, and also consider why they might be doing it. Then you decide on a specific action that you can take to change that. For example, oh, please just don't derail my efforts to give up smoking, or please don't remind me of how many times I've failed. I'll really appreciate your help to succeed this time. Now, stating something positive like this, something that you want, will help the people around you to understand exactly what you want and what you expect from them, which will make it much easier for them to support you in creating these boundaries. And if you want to determine what boundaries you have to put in place, you can ask questions like, do people expect that you give them attention immediately, or do they wait until you are available? Are you just always available? For example, you answer the phone no matter what's going on around you. How many times do people say thank you when you do something for them? And why do your friends like you? How do you feel after spending time with each friend or family member? The honest answer to these sometimes difficult questions will help you to put those boundaries in place that are so important for you to be happy, for you to be fulfilled and achieve what you are longing for. Life is just too short to allow other people to continue to run over you. Once you have established some healthy boundaries, people will give you more respect. It just works that way. This will allow you to just be yourself and to ask for what you really want and need without the fear of judgment. And out of that will flow your decluttered home and your fulfilled life. Thanks again for joining me today. Please like my page if you're on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also remember, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and please share it with your family and your friends so that it can help them too.